Hi everybody, just thought I'd fill you in on my story really, where I came from, what I'm doing with New Nero. So back in 2017, I had a bit of a midlife eye-opening, I'm going to say, not crisis, because I was incredibly happy. And what happened with me was my son turned 2 years old, and I was playing with him one evening, and I just realised that I just had to spend more time with him, and I knew that I needed to make that happen. So at the time, I was working for a company in recruitment, long hours. I was a key account manager, so I worked on site for a few days a week at a state-of-the-art research and development facilities, basically full of a PhD engineers and such like, and it was a demanding job, and it took time, and that time was being spent there and not being spent with my son. So I started to have a look around and see what other opportunities there were, and quickly realized that for the last 20 or so years, all of my working career almost, I had been I just changed from one job to another, and even a couple of different complete career changes. And although I changed my job and maybe scaled up slightly, actually all I'd done was just step up, maybe one rung in the ladder, maybe two. But actually what I hadn't done is really created any big change. And now I was older and wiser, and I realized that the only way to actually create big change was to change yourself big. So I started reading. I actually started reading parenting books because I realized that when you have a kid and he gets to two, or she gets to two, you'll realize that you know nothing about parenting. Certainly, everything that I've been taught had been from my parents, and that was well over 20 years ago, before the internet and before mobile phones. So we were in for a whole new challenge. So I decided to embark on a journey of learning, really, on a journey of discovery, and that eventually led me to a property investment meeting, actually, to see maybe how I could invest in property, and that would replace my income, and therefore then I could spend more time at home, and spend more time with my son as he grew up. So I ended up on a mastermind course with Simon Zucci, which was fantastic, completely life changing, really opened my eyes. And I followed on with that. That was property investment, and then followed on with that into a business course. And the business course I'm now on, it's May 2021, and I'm now on that with the fabulous Daniel Hill, and yeah, it's amazing, life changing. I highly recommend it to anyone that's thinking of moving into business. Although it is property entrepreneur, it's actually a business course with a property twist, if you like.